honestly one of the best movies days I had in a while. I did not expect it to play out how it did with the theme of marriage and ending them, but in their own genre, you can say. Now, as this episode is on the Evil Dead, I want to show the shirt I'm wearing. Look at this shit. Pretty cool, isn't it? Shit. Muse. Remember that. To start off, I never seen any of the Evil Dead series. I barely just watched this one and the 2013 Evil Dead, but I mean, I don't remember much of it. I just know that the girl from Shameless was in it. But honestly, truly a good horror film I seen today. You know, horror films are different compared to these award chasing movies, so the way I rate these movies are different, but I'll get to that towards the end. You know, the plot has to deal with some bar and some ass shaking. If you've seen the TikToks, you know what I'm talking about. But honestly, the plot has to deal with our main girl Alice losing her abusive husband in a car accident, and then her having to deal with the in-laws at the funeral and, you know, the aftermath of it. But they turned out to be more evil than what you already expected it to be from the very beginning of the relationship. You know, with that short summary, I gotta say, man, I love horror films, especially when they have a deep meaning to them. Like this film has a deep meaning to it, and that's, well, abusive relationship isn't just from the partner. It can also come from that family around them being abusive and knowing that the partner's abusive and letting it to be, and also themselves being the abusers as well, you know, towards that person, which is shitty because, you know, there is relationships like that that are abused by their partners and the family. But what I loved about this film was that Alice, man, she's such a bad bitch, you know, and able to break away from these demonic people around her and literally cut them off, you know, which is the best thing you can see in this film. But also, what I loved about it was the way that they portrayed that those who are supposed to love you through the good and bad, from the sick to the death, you know, they can also be your torturers. And in hindsight, it's the reason why she was probably dealing with all these panic attacks and trauma. But you know what? Actually, it was the reason why. But what I liked about the finale is the way that she was able to finally walk away from all of these toxic, demonic people around her and feel relieved. Man, I love that, you know. It's a happy ending for her, I guess. Well, so far, you know, I mean, there's a series to go through. Now, for the tally of my total silver review, well, I rate this a 7.25. Now, for recommendation, I definitely recommend this movie, honestly. It was a great movie, and I probably damn near going to go watch all of the Evil Dead series, but only when I'm back on the high reviews. But for now, well, stay tuned for the next episode, which I think should be the Odyssey, since it comes out somewhere this week. And we'll see how that goes. Bye. And well, to finish off, like always, guys, bye. Have a wonderful high.